Okay, so hello all. I just want to do a unboxing video of my new plant I just ordered from Etsy. The shop is called the Flower Pot Nursery. The owner is Paul Muma. I'll show you guys this card so you can see it. Get a little up close in case you guys want to order from him. I will be putting some links in my bio on Instagram about him. The shipping was pretty quick. I think I ordered last week on Friday and it got here today. This is my first time actually ordering a plant through mail, so let's see how that goes. This is actually one of my plant crushes for my first indoor plant from the mail. I have definitely been wanting this plant. It is called, for its nickname, Dragon Fingers, but the actual, let me show the tag right there. The actual name of it is called a Sansevieria Cylindrica. So I'm very excited. It's called Dragon Fingers, of course, because if you see it together, it's braided right here. You can also take the top of this little ribbon off and it can actually be free if you want it, or you can keep it braided. It's up, to you. It came packaged pretty nice, plastic all around if you guys can see that. It came in this box. He also puts reminders for, the outside postal guys to be very careful with the plant, to let the postal guys know that it's a plant in this box and it's fragile, so that was nice. He sends a card with his information as I showed you guys, and then it just came with the packing slip. The plant seemed to do pretty well in transport. The only issue that I did see was it was a little bit of soil left in the box, but that's quite fine. So I'm gonna be repotting the plant today in this planter that is actually, the plug is still in the bottom. I have to take that out. But this is actually on Target right now for about $9, which is a good sale. I think it was regularly $12. I also put that link in my bio if you guys are interested as well. I'll put it in the highlights tab. That was a good deal. This is not one that we actually made, but I thought it was really cute to have in the house, and it'll probably go in our bedroom. So let's start the process. This planter did come with a plug inside, so I'm gonna pop that out. Just gonna put my hand in. So it does come with a plug. I'm gonna pop it out for now because I won't be using it while I'm repotting the plant, but I'll keep it in case I need it for later. So I'm gonna set that aside. Right now for the potting mix, I'm using the Miracle Grow Cactus, Palm, and Citrus potting mix. I'm using that because this plant is considered a dry soil plant, as you know. It came packaged actually with the soil that's in there, coffee bean potting soil, which is actually suggested for these kind of plants. This plant is supposed to be minimal sunlight, easy care. So I'll be keeping it definitely in our bedroom, which has low light. So this is the card about it. It actually is known as a snake plant, and it comes from Africa. Spear. It says Sansevieria is a succulent plant native to Angola. So it's a succulent. That's why we're using this type of soil instead of regular type of soil, of course. Gonna get some scissors to cut the potting soil open. If you guys see my bonnet in this video, sorry, but we are on quarantine and hey, I'm just living in my element. So right now I'm gonna get some of the potting soil out and place in the bottom of the pot. It's really great because this Miracle Grow, you can tell it's for succulents because the potting soil is pretty moist, actually. Place a little bit in the bottom, just a little bit around for now. And since this plant was being shipped, it's already in here kind of, okay, there we go. Has a little bit of roots on it, but they already seem to be broken up a little bit. I'm gonna go in here and break it up some more because they say you should aerate around the soil when you're repotting. Just aerate a little bit around there. Could see some new growth right there, which is good. All right. And I'm gonna measure how it's gonna be in the potter. So right now, it's still too low. Let me add some more soil. Doing a little experimentation here. Let's see what. I'm gonna put it 1 inch as far as the soil goes from the top, at least leave 1 inch at the top. So with watering, we'll have some space when the soil kind of bubbles up. Okay. Dip some of this coffee soil in here too, just in case. Being a little messy here, that's okay. All right, this looks like a good length right here. What you want to do is take a little finger with your hole and put your finger to make a hole in the pot. Take some of your soil, plant around. So what I'm doing now is packing around the plant on the sides. Packing down. And for me, I think I'm gonna keep the ribbon on because I do like the braided pattern on it. I'll do that. And since this is in the cactus succulent family, I'll probably toss a few decorative, rocks in there around it a little bit. Okay, so we seem to have everything tucked in. And we are good to go. What you want to do next is once you do all the potting and packing the plant down good, want to take and give it a good water for its first time in its new pot. So I'm going to go over here to the sink. Put a little bit of water in here for this guy. All right. And you can with certain planters, make sure he's not too loose in here. You can with certain planters, if they do tend to have a hole in the bottom and you take the plug out, you can put a coffee filter there to filter out more of the water if you want to, if you plan on watering the plant and you're not going to the sink. For me, I just took the plug out totally and didn't cover it because normally when I water it, I'll be having it in the sink. So that shouldn't be a problem. Okay, let's take a trip to the sink here.